Yo guys, what's up? Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how you can make an intro, a cool text intro for anything you want. Like I showed you in the preview, the text, you'll need After Effects to actually make the text. And if you don't know how to get in After Effects, or if you don't already have it, comment down below and I'll link a video in the description, or I'll probably be in the pinned comment, either one, to show you how you guys can actually get After Effects for free. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So as I said before, you're gonna need After Effects. Let's open this up here. So as you can see, I've already created it. This is a simple template that I made. So look, introducing name, but I'm actually going to show you guys how you can make it from the start, from scratch, so you guys can learn yourself. So actually what you want to do is you want to go over here, well, at first let's close After Effects, and let's save it. Now we can close that. Alright, now let's reopen it just to show you guys what it should look like. Once you're at this screen, you can full screen After Effects, whatever you want. So you actually want to create a new composition shot, right? You can do this. We'll do intro text video or text tutorial, and make sure you're set at 60 FPS. This is what I have mine set to. Actually, we can do 59.94 as well. Make sure resolution is full, whatever your resolution is right here, and press OK. Alright, so once you open a new composite shot, you can right click here, go to new, and add text, or you can just press T on your keyboard. And so what you want to do is, I'll link two fonts in the description below. You want to download it. The one will be called Akira Expanded, which is the one we're going to use right now. Another called Immersive Personal Use Only, we'll be using later on in the video. So first, let's do Akira Expanded. So select that. Then the color for this one, you actually want to make white, and then the font size for this will be 150. So let's double click this, type in 150, press enter, and now so you can put your name here, whatever you want. I'm gonna put Hylism, and that is obviously my username. You can press Control, drag it around wherever you want. Once you're gonna zoom out a little bit, you can hold Alt, zoom, fit up to 100% real quick, look more accurate. So now you can hold down Alt, zoom wherever you want down the screen, and then once you want to fix that, you can just go back and fit up to 100%. So we're gonna drop this down. So actually, what you can do instead of doing that, you can go to align. I highly suggest you align horizontally and vertically. There we go. And yeah, so here's your first text. Now what you want to do is you want to press Control C, then Control V, drag this right below, and just drag this out just a little bit so we can actually just do this right. Once you do that, go to character, double click this, select the color that you want to use. I'm actually going to use purple because it's definitely one of my favorite colors. So it should actually pop out just a little bit. You can do whatever you want. Personally, like however much you want to pop it out. Personally, I like this. This looks perfectly fine. So I'm gonna do this. Now, once you're done with this, you're gonna want to add another text. So we'll do text, and we can do this edited. Apparently, I can't spell. Edited by. Now we're gonna press Control once again, drag it over here. Now the text is quite big, right? So we're gonna want to go to character. Let's drag this down to about 70, I would say. Oh shoot. Make it about 70. You go on a Control. Just put this right above that to look nice. And make this white. Alright, so that does look clean. Now you want to do the same thing that you did to this text, and you want to put that on this text. So that would be, click on this, Control C, Control V, drag this down here, drag it up just a little bit, and select the entire text, Control A, and you can click here, like this, and just that nice purple. This is looking real clean. I'm gonna fix the outline. I just did this for now. It's a really sloppy job, but it looks pretty clean so far. Now here is where you want to make sure you do everything step by step. So you have this part now, right? So actually we can actually add another layer of text. Go to new, add text. Promise this will be our last text layer, and we can actually type in here. Type in Hylism or whatever the name that you want to do. So let me go back here. Let me select this, and then let me delete that. Alright. So once you do this, you can actually drag this over here. Now what you want to do is you want to select this entire thing, make it 240 pixels. Select it, drag it over here. Make it Immersive personal use only. Drag it right here. And make sure it is behind everything, so you can do that by doing this. Now once you do that, do this, you can just adjust it to your own liking. I think this looks perfect. Now obviously it's gonna be hard to tell the background color, right? So do double click, select all of that, click on the purple here, make it a little darker color. Actually, it doesn't have to be a little darker, it can be any color you want. Personally, I think the blue looks really good on purple, so we'll do that. And then once you have it done, now obviously once you start the video, it's just no effect, no animation. This is where the magic happens, right? So we're gonna close that. Alright, now you're gonna want to find where your effects are. So I'm kind of new to After Effects, so right now I'm just going to, so you can see tabs up here. I'm just going to standard, effects and presets, and you're gonna want to type in transform. So that would be this, and you want to drag it on this very back layer. So for me, that's obviously the one all the way down here. Alright, so once you drag in the transformation, you're gonna want to come over to skew, double click this. Make sure you drag it onto the bottom one, the layer all the way in the back. Make it -20. Press enter. Adds a really nice effect. It doesn't have to be negative either, it can be positive. Whatever you like. This is just preference. I think -20 looks the best, as you can see. Alright, so now once you're done with that, you're gonna want to, so let me delete that extra layer. You're gonna want to go back to your effects and presets. You're actually gonna want to search up linear. So there's gonna be quite a few. Drag, find transition, linear under transition, linear white. Drag this all the way into the bottom one again. Now this is very important, right? So right here you see transition completion. You do want to make this 100%, but before you do that, make sure you keyframe it. So make sure you press the clock right here, or the timer, whatever you want to call this. Make sure you click that. Should appear blue now. You can double click this, make it 100%. It should disappear. I would say you drag it in about in between 1 and 2. You drag it in like about right here. All about preference again, but you obviously don't want it to be super delayed, so say between 1 and 2 seconds. So now once we do that, we can go back here and switch it to 0. This pretty much keyframes it, so that way the transition will appear at 1.5 seconds. It will create like a nice linear wipe, as the transition says. So it looks like the text is kind of being written backwards. So yeah, that's clean now. Don't forget, we're not done. We're going to do the same for these texts, right? So actually no, we're not going to do linear wipe. We're going to go back to transform. We're going to revisit our friend here. I'm going to go to transform, should be under distort. We're gonna drag that onto, well, both of these actually. So first we'll do this one. Once again, go to position, very important, make sure you press the keyframe thing. That, double click this, make it 2, 2, 2, 2, that is 4 twos, enter, and then drag it in the middle about 1 and 2, and you should be good to go. And once you do that, press 960, return back to the middle. Do the same for this one in the back. So we're gonna go all the way over here. We're gonna actually drag, transform onto the second one. Press the keyframe. So I'm gonna speed it up for you guys. Alright, this should be how I want it to look. I'm gonna do that. Alright, and now in the intro text, I believe I forgot to add it. So as you can see, just the background in my opinion looks really plain when it just hops on. So we're actually going to go back, revisit our other friend, linear wipe. Hello. We're going to drag it onto the background, so make sure it's not the main text but the background. So I can determine that because it is labeled as 2. So make sure you guys can determine that the background text, you did select the background text, right? So now we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to, alright, make sure we have this right. We're gonna go to linear wipe, transition completion, press this, make this 100%, press enter, and this out here. And then make it 0%, press enter, we should be good to go. Now we're gonna go back, do the same for the other text. The linear wipe, go back to the beginning, press transition completion, 100%. Bring this up to about right here, and make it 0%. And there you guys go. You do have your clean text intro for whatever you guys would like it to use. It should look just like that. Obviously my timing and stuff, like timing in terms of the background text isn't perfect, right? Could be adjusted. You guys, that's preference. Obviously you guys can go back and change that. But yeah, if you guys are wondering how to render it, pretty simple. All you have to do is go to File, go to Export, go to Add to Render Queue. You can change the settings here. So we're actually going to change to seconds. I'm gonna go here, change it to about, so make it 0, change it to about 3 seconds. Actually, we'll do 5 seconds just to be safe. You can always cut it up in your editing software, obviously. We're gonna press OK. Make sure your layers or your settings are correct. Press OK. Now you can just click over here, click render, and yeah, depending on how good your computer is, it should be done rendering pretty soon. And there you have it. That is your text intro. I really hope you guys enjoyed this short video. It was just something I wanted to make. Right, I downloaded After Effects. I was like one of the first things I learned how to do, apart from keyframing. So I thought I would share with you guys. If you guys did enjoy, a like and subscribe always helps, and a comment on what your favorite part of the video was, or what color you use for your text. I'm pretty interested to know that. And as you guys know, my favorite color is purple. But yeah, that's besides the point. I'm gonna end the video right here. Hope you guys have a great night and day. And yeah, peace.